Hey there, every pony, this is PotterBrony, and welcome to another blind reaction of some My Little Pony Friendship is Magic. This time we have Season 9, Episode number 5. Okay, last week was the 200th episode. It was a good one. So let's move on to the series proper, just get back to the normal, quote-unquote, episodes, leading all the way up to the series finale. So yeah. Have a little bit of time to record this. Hopefully edit together something, but I'm going to be leaving soon, so let's not waste time. I'm going to be heading out to see Endgame. So by the time you're watching this, I'll have already watched it. Maybe a couple of times. Who knows? But anyway, let's just get it started, see what they've got in store for us. As always, be sure to support the official release, and let's get it going in 3, 2, 1, and go. Oh, hi, Derpy!
Twilight! Mouse here! Are you alright? We just had a really heavy day.
Oh, and she's talking to...
Is it a deluxe set of special edition Ogres and Oubliettes figurines that I'm totally surprised by and haven't been hinting that I need forever?
Well, it's for Twilight. Thank you. You're welcome. Huh, it's from
Good.
Princess Celeste.
Thank you, ma'am. Pony.
So's this. Really? She couldn't have put it into the box?
My dearest Twilight,
Yeah.
I have been conducting a thorough cleaning of the castle, and I
She
came
is
across
good
a few
at,
items of yours in your old room. I thought you might want them back. I didn't even know I'd left anything.
Well, you left a bit, but...
Aw, look! Remember this? It's the macaroni picture frame Cadence helped me make when I was a filly.
Adorable.
Who could forget a masterpiece like that?
Quit your
The
snark.
Star Swirl figure, and some of my favorite school scrolls. And here's my extra
G1
credit
Star
report
Swirl.
on the impediments of using magic in everyday chores.
Getting meta.
Still so true.
Is my Smash Fortune comic in there? I've been looking for that for years. Hold this.
Oh no, oh no, oh no!
What's wrong? It just looks like an old library book.
Exactly! It belongs to the Canterlot Library. That means it's...
Oh, you're past due.
Hi. I have a book to return. It's kind of late. I'm afraid there are going to be some fines. It's actually really late. It's like 8 years late.
8 years?
So, Twilight's got an overdue
Understand,
library
Spike. We
book.
have a perfect library book return record.
Not anymore.
Perfect record.
Yeah. Speaking of library
I've
ponies,
never turned in a book even a minute late. And this
if any
one,
pony should know...
overdue since I left for Ponyville.
Yeesh. The point of no return.
Make sure you bring this one back on time. We've got a long waiting list of ponies who can't wait to read it.
I promise
Oh,
I
boy.
won't let you down.
Of course you won't, dear. If there's any pony I can trust to take care of a book, it's you, Twilight Sparkle. After all, you still hold the best book borrower title.
I hope I do forever.
Not anymore.
Spike! Quick, find me that old copy of Predictions and Prophecies. What's
Holy
that?
crap, going old school.
Well, it was a gift for Moondancer, but...
Oh, Spike, you know we don't have time for that sort of thing. And then Celestia sent me to
Well.
Ponyville and I forgot all about this. Dusty Pages prided herself that no books were damaged or lost on her watch, and I failed her. I failed myself.
I take it we're going to Canterlot?
Oh, duh.
The sooner the better, I guess.
What are you
Why
hiding?
are we hiding? Don't you
Yeah.
want to return your book?
Yes, but what if some pony sees me in there? I'm the Princess of Friendship. Everywhere I go, ponies recognize me. I'll stick out like a sore hoof.
Princess Twilight Sparkle in a library? Stop the presses!
A late book is a big deal, Spike. What if Dusty Pages revokes my library card? Or bans me from ever entering the building again?
You take good pictures.
Don't you already have most of those books in your collection at home?
Yes, but the ones in there have a special Canterlot library-y smell.
You sniff books?
You don't?
Yeah, seriously.
I used to live in a library. If I'm not a good example
Yeah,
of proper
we all
book
remember
borrowing
that.
behavior, then what kind of princess am I?
One that makes mistakes like every pony else. Trust me, once you return that book, you'll feel way better.
Thanks, Spike. Let's go.
I have a book to return.
Princess Twilight! So good to see you. Need some recommendations from the new release section? Is that the new edition of Moon Curve 7 Theories on Bending Time? I have been waiting for the release and... no books today. Thanks. But I do
Yeah,
need to speak
that-
with
talk
Dusty
about drawing
Pages
attention.
about a sensitive matter. Dusty who? Dusty Pages, the head librarian. She's worked here forever.
She's retired, isn't she?
I'm sorry, Princess. I don't know her. Now, was there some other way I can help the library's best book borrower?
Just ask her where to return an overdue book. It's no big deal. It happens all the time.
Not to me, it doesn't.
Well, you're gonna have to give it back.
Fine. Fine! Oh no, I didn't even think about the late fine. A book out this long will probably cost 1,000 bits.
We have an overdue book.
Oh, well, that's no problem at all. In fact, it happens all the time.
See?
I'll just find it in the card catalog. Number 18905. Got it. Oh, wow. Yeesh. I haven't
That's
seen
not a
book
good
this late
face.
well, ever. You need to go and see First Folio in the grossly overdue book return office for ponies who should know better. Don't pull any punches
Ouch.
with those names, do you?
And that office would be?
In the basement because of the shame.
It's exactly as she feared. And I love that.
Whoa. Looks like no pony ever goes down here.
No pony except
Because they should
undependable
know
rule
better.
breakers who deserve all the horrors this hallway holds.
And their faithful dragon companions. Hey, it looks like First Folio left a note on the door.
Abandon hope, all ye who enter.
Out to lunch on Restaurant Row. Guess we'll have to try back later.
No, I can't wait another minute to return this book. In the time it took us to get there, I racked up another 17 bits in late fees. We're going to lunch.
You sure?
Good.
It goes
'cause
by the
I'm
minute?
Starving. Oh, you mean to find First Folio?
Oh, can't you do both? Ah!
Tell me if you see any librarian-type ponies.
Twilight, we've tried this at 3 other restaurants already.
And my late fines are already up another 26 more
A
bits.
tasty treat. Poor Spike.
Waiter, we're ready to order.
Oh, I don't work here,
3
lady.
samosas, 2 curry specials. Do you think that's enough for the 2 of us?
I would probably order some naan as well. For the table?
Sounds great.
Twilight, is that you? Moon Dancer,
Hey.
how have you been? I'm just visiting. No real reason.
Well, it's good to see you. I'm just meeting my friend, First Folio, for lunch. Do you want to join us?
First Folio, yes! Thank you.
Princess Twilight, good to meet you. Did you know your picture is still up in our library as the best book borrower?
Yeah, I was hoping I could talk to Dusty Pages about that.
Oh, Dusty Pages left the library moons ago. Didn't you know?
Mm-mm.
Yeah, I'd have figured.
Oh, I heard she was forced to leave. It's so sad. She
Why?
loved the library.
Wait, forced to leave?
Not just retirement?
Yeah. She had a perfect librarian record until one careless pony didn't return a book. Ruined it all.
Oh,
Are
boy.
you okay, Twilight? Uh-huh.
Just keep piling the guilt onto her.
That's why you only order spicy if you can take it. Twilight, what's wrong?
Dusty Pages isn't
Yeah, I
working
didn't
at the
see,
library anymore because I didn't return this book. Spike, I
Didn't
think
see the
I got
proprietors of
fired.
the tasty treat. That's a shame.
Twilight, the library is that way.
Change of plans. We're going to Dusty's house. She used to invite me over for tea all the time.
But what about your late fees?
They're not as important as making things right.
Wait, so you're not going to return the book?
No, Dusty Pages is. It's my fault she lost her job. So if I give her the book, she can get her old job back. It'll fix everything.
What are all these signs?
Didn't you see the sign? No sales ponies.
Oh, I'm not selling anything.
No carolers either. No surveys, no petitions, no free literature.
I don't think she lives here anymore.
No problem. I'm just looking for some pony who used to live here. I'm pretty sure this was her house.
Dusty Pages?
Yes!
Hold on.
Oh, she still lives there.
She moved to Silver
never
something.
mind.
Shoals, Seas, Surfer, whatever. When you
Oh,
find
isn't
her,
that the
give her
retire?
this.
Isn't that the place where
It's been stacking
Luna
up for years.
wanted to go?
And tell her to change her address.
Yeah, took me a while to change all my addresses. Up until my parents finally sold their, or put their old house on the market recently. I'm like, it's one thing when I was going to my parents' old house, but I'm like, you know what, change it now. It's like, I was lazy. That was years of, I'll admit it. Oh, hey guys.
Silver Stable Community for the best golden years. This has to be it.
I hope so. It's the last silver spot on the map we haven't looked.
Well, there are a lot of silver places.
Whoa! This place is...
Terrible, I know. There's not a single bookshelf in sight. Poor Dusty. Excuse me.
Yes, how may I help you?
Do you have a resident named Dusty Pages?
Oh, yes. Her apartment is in the next complex, ground floor.
Thank you. I can't believe that my carelessness sent her here, when she could be happily surrounded by millions of wonderful smelling books.
You realize that might just be a you thing, right?
Yeah.
There she is. Here we go.
She's bound to be back soon. Maybe we should just wait here.
No, we are fixing this now. This place isn't that big.
Don't
we can find
get
her.
impatient.
Sorry to interrupt your plein air painting, but we're looking for Dusty Pages. Have you seen her?
Sure have.
And yeah.
She had to leave early to get to her Bangby de Tea session.
Which is right before she leads the woodworking class with me. And then she's on to windsurfing.
Oh, and don't forget theater rehearsal. Dusty's playing
Oh,
the
she's keeping
lead
busy.
role. Again.
Then there's her band
Someone's
practice
not bitter
later.
at all.
Thank you.
Wow, Dusty sounds like one busy pony.
Oh, She's just filling her days with distractions to cover
Yeah,
the pain of
making
losing
assumptions.
the best job ever. But not for long.
I'm starting to think she's happy with her retirement, even though I've never met her, except in flashback form. Oh, it's like she's dodging you. Nice. Good focus keeping that thing floating, levitating. Holy crap, dude. Yeah. Oh, hey.
Dusty Pages, finally! Come on, Spike.
Wait, she looks pretty happy up there.
Trust me, it's all an act. She'll be a lot happier when I deliver the good news that she can go back to working at the library.
Wow, that was,
Five, every pony?
kind of rude.
Twilight Sparkle, my stars! It's so wonderful to see you. What are you doing
You're happy to see
here?
her, so that's good.
I've been looking all over Equestria for you. I need to tell you something.
Well, you brought my mail. Oh, thank you. Oh,
No, I mean, yes, we did. But that's not why we're here. I let you down, and I can't forgive myself until I set things right.
I don't remember you doing anything wrong.
You told me to take special care of a book I checked out from the Canterlot Library, and I never brought it back.
It was you that had that book out? The one that broke my perfect record?
But now you can bring it to Canterlot Library and get your job back.
No, thank you. I don't ever need to see that library again. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have somewhere to be.
She might be a bit better with the library.
I don't understand. If Dusty Pages won't
If
go
they
back to
kicked her out
Canterlot
after one
Library and
book.
explain everything, then she won't be able to get her job back. Even worse, her record will remain imperfect.
And yours will, too?
Well, yeah, but that doesn't matter anymore.
Really?
I think
Well,
that's
maybe a little bit.
kind of what
Oh
matters
no,
to you.
Fritz! The late fines! How much do I owe now?
Where do you keep that abacus?
You don't want to know.
Wow.
It would have been worth all the bits in Equestria if I'd made things right with Dusty. I wish I knew why she won't go back.
Why don't you ask her?
She didn't seem to want to talk.
You surprised her, and she probably had something else on her schedule. That thing is packed. Come on, what have you got to lose?
Now that I've messed up this much, nothing. You're right, Spike. It's worth a try. Where do you think she went? Crochet? Bingo? A squishy fruit food fight tournament?
Yep, why not?
Hey, every pony, we come in. Pieces.
Nice.
Stop! We just want to talk to Dusty Pages for a moment. Please?
Time out! Next time, you should rent gear.
We're not actually here for the game.
I was hoping you'd give me another chance to talk to you about the library book.
This really means a lot to you, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm. I know I ruined your life by not returning my book on time, and I will do anything I can to make it up to you. Even promise to never take a book out of the library again, if that's what it takes.
Yeah.
That is not the reaction we expected.
Twilight, dear, you've got
Quite a
it
shock
all
you think for
back.
Twilight to say.
I'm not upset with you.
You're not?
No. If I'm mad at any pony, it's me. All those years I spent hiding away in that library, trying to be perfect. When your book never came in, I felt something exhilarating.
What was it?
Freedom. From books? From perfection. I was too stubborn to know when to call it quits. It took your mistake to make me realize that I wasn't living the life I wanted.
You mean you weren't fired? You left the library because you wanted to?
Twilight, your late book was the best thing that ever happened to me. Now I'm not afraid to try things I might fail at. In fact, sometimes messing up teaches me more than getting it right.
You're sure you don't want to return it to get that perfect record back?
Oh, good. It was a yellow one. You can still see the words.
But it'll have a stain.
Well, that doesn't change the truth inside it. Wait, did you even read that thing?
Actually, no. I guess I didn't. Perfection.
And the next part?
The impossible pursuit.
Right.
Oh, that might have been useful to look at earlier.
Your total late fees come to...
However much it is,
10
I'll
bits.
cover it. Do you have a monthly payment plan?
28 bits.
Oh.
That's it?
Yeah. Most ponies don't know it caps at a month. Probably because we don't tell them.
So it's about a bit a day.
Thank you. Your account is back to normal. Although we will be taking down your best book borrower picture.
Is that really necessary? It just seems so permanent. I mean, I did return the book, after all.
Eventually.
Okay, letting the perfection go. You want me to reshelve this for you?
No, it's an old edition. We've already replaced it with a new copy.
In that case, can we keep it? It might be a good reminder to have around.
You're sure? It's got a stain.
That's what makes it perfect.
Well, that was a cute episode. It's a good lesson for her to learn to not, not try for perfection. You know, it's not necessary. Things don't have to be perfect. Let's see. Because yeah, you could drive yourself crazy trying to get things perfect, but some people just have conditions that prevent them from stopping doing stuff like being that way. OCD comes to mind. Twilight always struck me as some pony with OCD. She's just that way, and well, seeing her cool off a little bit every now and then is fine. That kind of manic energy that she puts into this other thing makes her Twilight. So I don't want to see her lose that entirely. It's always entertaining, as witnessed here. But yeah. So there was obviously miscommunication there. And it was because of the book that she no longer works at the library, true. But it wasn't because they let her go. For a second there, I thought that because she screwed up and didn't get a book back, they fired her, and that's why she was bitter with the library. That's what it made it seem when she first refused to go back. But yeah, that's a much more reasonable explanation as to what was actually given. What was actually given is the much more reasonable explanation. That it was a good wake-up call for her. Stop trying to control everything perfectly. Just go with it. Learn from your mistakes. Live your life. That's the way to go. And that works for a lot of people. But yeah, a lot of people could learn that lesson. Anyway, I want to thank you all for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed that. As I said before, be sure to support the official release. But I'm going to end this one here. Until next time. Take care. Bye.